Hello, welcome to American Baker in Germany, where the ingredients are German and the baker is American. I'm Michelle, and today we are continuing our bread baking series. Now this is an interesting one because I had a very special request from my mother. Now she's the one who taught me how to bake, so it's funny to me to think that she would ask me how to make something, but she did. So she wanted to make a festive fruit and nut wreath kind of a thing and wasn't sure how to do it. So this is for my mother. I hope that you have a lovely Christmas and I hope that you have success in making these. So let's get started.
Lots of ingredients. I used every bowl I own. We need 2 tablespoons dry yeast, 1.5 cups or 375 milliliters of warm water, 1/3 cup or 80 grams of soft butter, 1/3 cup or 80 grams of powdered milk, 1/4 cup or 50 grams of sugar, 1 egg, 3/4 teaspoon salt, about 5 cups or 625 grams of flour, 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of melted butter, 1 cup or 100 grams of chopped nuts. I'm using walnuts, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon, 1 cup or 100 grams of pistachios or other nuts. I'm using peanuts, 1 cup or 150 grams of raisins, 1 cup or 150 grams of dried cranberries, powdered sugar to sprinkle on top. Begin by adding the dry yeast to the warm water and begin to activate it. Then add the yeast mixture to a large mixing bowl. Add the sugar, butter, egg, powdered milk, salt, and slowly add the flour. Mix together and use your hands to break up the butter. Once the butter is broken up and mixed in with everything else, knead in the rest of the flour. Knead into a soft dough and cover with a clean towel and allow to rise about an hour or until doubled in size. While the dough is rising, I took the time to chop the fruit and nuts into small pieces. I didn't want any large chunks, and I definitely didn't want anyone to choke on a peanut. Once the dough has risen, knead briefly and roll it out as thin as you can. It will be quite large. I should mention at this point that what I made ended up quite large. If you want to make something more portable, I would split the dough into at least 4 pieces. Try to roll it as close to a rectangle as you can. Paint on melted butter. Sprinkle cinnamon onto the dough. And just cover it with fruit and nuts. Sprinkle all the fruit and nuts you want onto the dough. Once the dough is piled high with fruit and nuts, roll it up like a cinnamon roll. Pinch the edges of the dough to the roll so not too much spills out. Move it onto a lined baking sheet, twisting the roll into a circle and connect the ends. Then, using scissors, cut slits into the edge to make it look more wreath-like. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for 25 to 35 minutes. Remove it from the oven and spread with butter while still hot. Dust with powdered sugar. Allow it to cool. When you cut into it, you will be able to see all the layers of fruit and nuts. The bread is nice and soft with a crunchy crust. You would think it would be really sweet, but it's not really. It only has a little bit of sugar. It has more sugar from the powdered sugar than from the inside. It tastes of cinnamon and dried fruits and nuts. It's really lovely. Although I don't really recommend making a beast like this. I suggest splitting the dough and making smaller wreaths. I hope you enjoyed the recipe today. For more recipes and tutorials, visit our website at AmericanBakerInGermany.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Subscribe for more recipes.